You have to do when I reach each plague, you have to repeat it after me and dip your little finger into the wine and then put it on your plate. Okay, get ready. This is the 10 plagues. Ready? You have to repeat after me. Moses returned. Oops, I can't fit my little finger in there. How do you do that?
Bend it like this.
Okay. Because we didn't drink any of our wine, we're supposed to. Okay, here we go. Ready? I can't reach it.
Okay.
Okay. Moses returned to Egypt and went to see the Pharaoh. Pharaoh with his brother Aaron, like you said, the spokesman. Let my people go. So this is all about there's going to be 10 plagues. He's asking the Pharaoh, let my people go, or God's going to smite and kill them all. Okay, let my people go. Please say it.
Let my people go.
Moses demanded, but Pharaoh had a hardened heart and refused. Through Moses, God brought forth 10 plagues to the people of Egypt. The plagues at first amused Pharaoh, but soon frightened him. The Pharaoh promised to free the slaves several times, but God hardened the Pharaoh's heart many times, and each time he agreed to free the Israelite slaves. Pharaoh went back on his word. Okay, so the first one is go down. Well, okay, it says go down, Moses. After the 9th plague, God said to Moses, I will bring some more plague upon Pharaoh and upon Egypt. Toward midnight I will go forth among the Egyptians, and every firstborn, this is what really got them, every firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die. From the firstborn of the Pharaoh who sits on the throne to the firstborn of the slave girl who is behind the millstone, and all the firstborns of the cattle, there shall be a loud cry in all, it's pretty scary, in all the land of Egypt, such as never been ever or will ever begin again. God then instructed Moses to tell the people to take a lamb from among his flocks, sacrifice it at twilight, taking some of the blood to paint a mark on the 2 doorposts and lintel of their homes. And this is why. It's very important. Moses was further instructed by God to have his people roast the lamb over a fire and eat it with unleavened bread, which is the matzah, and with bitter herbs, which is the harosis, that same night. And he did that so that he would know which houses to skip over and not kill the firstborn of the Jewish people. Okay, at midnight, God brought forth the 10th and most devastating plague to the Pharaoh, the killing of the firstborn. In every Egyptian household, the firstborn child suddenly took ill and died. But the plague passed over the homes of the Israelite slaves, with the marks made on their homes. Yeah, it was then the Pharaoh finally agreed to free the Israelites. The story isn't in there. Okay. While we celebrate the freeing of the Israelites from slavery, God has instructed us to take no pleasure in the suffering of the Egyptians. That's really important, okay, for us? Okay. To commemorate their suffering, each person dips their little finger into their wine and places a drop on their plate as we recite the 10 plagues that God brought upon the Egyptians, and we mourn for that. Ready? Okay. Okay, the first one is dav, blood. Say it, everyone. Dav, blood.
Blood.
The second one is frogs. Ephraim. Second one is lice. Carniv. Wild beasts. Arov. Cattle and plague. Davor. Boils. Shachin. I hope I'm reading this right. Okay. Hail. I'm not used to Hebrew. Bara. Locust. Arba. Arba. Okay. Darkness. This is the worst. Dad was always afraid of this one. Hoshech. Killing of the firstborn, the very worst, and this is what let the people go. Machat bachorot. Now let's see what happens. You can turn that off now. Let's see what happens in this story.